what's your memories of your Cowboys-Niners days? Walk me through that. What do you got for
Oh,
me?
man, there's so many.
I
man.
know.
So many. Like, you think about, I think about when we were getting ready to go down there and play in 92 and at the first championship game, and everybody around here was talking about the catch, what happened, man, the catch. And then, as we're going playing San Francisco over there, Alvin Harper makes a long catch down the sideline. That becomes our catch. That becomes our catch, the catch. Or I think about the game where we're throwing this 396 is the route. 396. I got an out. Jay has it down the middle. Alvin curls right where the spot that Jay Lee's running down the field on the 9 route. We had thrown that ball 3 times in the game, and every time they threw it to Alvin Harper. And now it's third down. The game is on the line. We tried this pass to Alvin Harper and hadn't completed it. When Troy called the play, he said, "Scat right 3-9." Well, all I heard was the 3 and the 9, and I shot out to Alvin route. Boom, I'm gone. And everybody looking at me, I said, "Run the play. I'm running hard. Run the play." And that's when, Troy was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Run the darn play right now. Let's run the play because I'm going to get this ball. I'm about to be a hero. I'm about to save this day, and we're going to win this game and go win the Super Bowl." Troy snaps the ball. They rotate the coverage to me. On the curl route, Troy looks at me and then turns backside and throws that ball to Alvin Harper. Alvin runs about 70 yards, and I'm sitting there saying, "Look how Hart run with my football." And that's when Troy walks by me, and he's pointing and said, "That's what you get. You should have stuck to the play." And I was like, "Oh, no. I'm trying to be the hero," and I made him the hero by taking his spot, and he took mine. Those things you'll never forget because it's all in-game stuff. When everybody's just trying to win, we're just trying to win, and we were able to have a little fun. And the guys, they mess with me about that every time.
So Aikman is like, that's what you get. You don't get the champ.
That's what you get. Yeah. That's what you get. You should have stuck to the play. And he running right by me laughing. It was
that is so
funny.
funny.
It's the greatest thing in the world, man. It's the greatest thing.
Oh, my gosh.
The song came out, he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Run the damn play." Like that shit I made an executive defense in him. Run that play. It was great.
And what about your battles? What about your battles with the Eddie Robinson Award winner for Best Coach, for Coach of the Year, and Deion Sanders? What about those days, Irv?
Man, and I'm so happy for Deion.
Right.
Oh my God, we shoot a commercial tomorrow, Deion and I. So
is that right?
Yeah, we have a commercial to shoot tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday and Friday.
He wants to be called Cody Prime. That's what he says. Refer to him as Cody Prime because Cody stands for Coach of the Year. So call him Cody Prime.
Cody Prime. I like that, man. I'm so happy for him.
When he got his new hair, he was Comeback Player of the Year. Now he's Cody Prime. That's what he is.
I didn't hear that one. The comeback player.
Yeah, that's what he referred to himself as Comeback Player of the Year when he got his new hair.
He said he's a new dude, man. He's a new dude. You see, times he's steady snatching them now. He's been snatching them up.
Yes,
he's been getting players that other people sign, but time comes in and does his sell job. And hey, man, those players, they go with time. I'm so happy for him and just the job he's done, even recruiting, man. And I'm telling you, he loves what he's doing. He loves where he is.
I know.
I come through the airport, and I have no joke. I got guys that I see coming through the airport, man, and they always tell me, "Man, tell Deion thank you, man." Rich, you guys, we look at the football. I got a lot of people from Jackson, Mississippi, man. They tell me all the time. They say, "Michael, you don't know how much he's affecting the whole area. It's one of the highest crime rates and all that, man." He says, "Deion is affecting everything." And they just said, "Man, just tell him thank you, man. Just tell him thank you for what he's doing and how he's doing it." So I'm just so happy for him.
So that's better than we could talk about him and how great he is and all day, but are you doing that so you don't talk about him in that championship game for the Niners against you?
Oh no! The game they won.
Yeah. that what it is?
I remember some pass interference that didn't get
Well,
called.
I mean,
that's just me.
we had a very heated segment on NFL Network one year. Heated, where the two of them got up and recreated it. I remember that, Irvin. It got a little awkward, didn't it? Got a little awkward on live television.
Every time you see me, he say, hey, I thought we worked through this. I told you got to let that go. I said, wait a minute. I know we worked through this. I know we worked through this. So he's always trying to tell me, man, y'all got to let that go. That's over, man. That was not. I said, that's a PI time. He said, there was no flag on the ground. You know, he just loves to laugh about that moment, man. But what a great game. What a great game that was.
Irv, this is TJ. I'm looking at the stats of that game, and something just jumped at me that I never knew.
The records that I broke in that game?
You had 12 for $192 and 2 touchdowns, which is unbelievable.
Which was the NFC Championship game record at the time?
Yes, sir. But Troy Aikman threw 53 passes that game. You had 26 targets.
Wow. Really?
I've never seen anything. You had 26 targets.
Like that either.
Well, actually, the only time we've ever seen 26 targets in Candlestick was when Mooch targeted Tio that many times on Jerry Rice Day.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Don't you ever mess with my story like that. Tell them about all them third targets. All we were focused on was that there was an NFC Championship game record. You stay right there. Don't you ever bury that lead, bringing the targets up and diminishing the receiving records. Don't you do that. That's the one time you just let that slide. Let that target thing slide. Don't mention that.
12 for $192 and 2 touchdowns.
Man, memory lane.
Targets, you just snatched my glory away.
Oh, that wasn't my.
No, it's not his intent.
And that coverage, what it was, they would put time on me. If they didn't have time on me, they double teamed me, and they made time stop Alvin Harper or somebody on the other side. Stop the receiver on the other side. That's why on that curl route, I said, I'm running over here. I'm going to go run this curl. I catch this curl route on Deion. I catch curl route on anybody. Because curl route, I'm just going to body you up and play defense. I'm playing basketball. I'm going to go down here 12, 13 yards, and I'm going to put this big booty on you, buddy, and it's going to take something to come around me.
Tight.
If you come around me, it'll be surely pass interference. It's going to take something to come around me so I can get that curl route.
The tight. That's how you do it in the tight. That's what Michael calls now the playoff time, the tight.
That's what, hey, Rich, you got to explain this to people.
Yeah.
I was telling them what the playoffs are. You watch players because you see players in the regular season, go, wow, and you'll see those same players in the playoffs, and they don't play the same. Why is this? You do a study on why is this. And it's not that his skill set has diminished in it. It's how does he handle those pressure situations, and those pressure moments. And we call them, I call it the tight, because in the playoffs, everybody booty is so tight. Everybody booty is tight. It's tight booty time. So it is the tight. Can you perform in the midst of the tight? That will determine if you are a winner or if you're going home. How do you perform in the tight? That's what this playoff's about.
Michael Irvin.
Hey, tight like Nat Booty.
Love you, sir. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.